Now, as you can see just behind me is the tram station with the tram lines and such. Apparently, under the east end of St Andrew's Square, which is this area here, underneath it is a former set of tunnels that linked Waverley Station, which is just behind, just ahead of me, and there's a set of tunnels leading through a set of train network that ran through Leith back in the day. A prominent statue here on St Andrew's Square, this is of Henry Dundas. As part of the plan to develop the new town, James Craig came up with a novel idea of a grid system with Princess, George and Queen Street being the main ones. Thistle and Rose were minor roads to facilitate the bigger three. Well, it took them from 1770 to 1781 to build Rose Street. In the 1950s and 60s, Rose Street became famous for all the poets and such hanging out in the numerous pubs. Here at 129, McVitie's opened their very first shop, and it led to a major biscuit firm. We featured James Braidwood in one of my previous videos, who is a fireman statue on the Royal Mile. Well, 144 Rose Street, which is the Debenhams just behind me, was the site of one of the first fire stations in the country. Because of the amount of pubs and such along this stretch, for a period of time it was nicknamed the Amber Mile. With some of these lanes set to service the shops on George Street and Princess Street, some of them are a bit too tight for the larger vehicles, hence why sometimes you might see vehicles parked on here on these roads before 10:30, so they can then take the goods through to the shops on the both those roads. Number 7 Charlotte Square is home to a Georgian house museum, where you can see how they lived their lives and how they were designed back in the day. West Register House, here behind me, is home to the National Records of Scotland. It's home to the census stats and family history.
Proud of